Countable and Uncountable Nouns. I'm Ria Banerjee, and let's begin today's session on the countable and uncountable nouns. So, let's begin. Let's begin with the examples of countables and uncountables. Countables are those which we can count, and uncountable are those which we cannot count. So, let's begin. At first, we can see 3 eggs, 1 banana, 2 olives, few fries, a burger, 1 hot dog, an apple, 2 carrots, 5 tomatoes, and a watermelon. So, all of these we can count. But we can see some milk, some flour, some salt, little amount of sugar, jam, meat, rice, honey, tea, and cheese. So we cannot count these things. These are the objects which we cannot count, and therefore we cannot make a plural form of it. So let's see. Now let's understand what are countable nouns. If you want, you can write down the definition also. Countable nouns refer to nouns that we can count and that can be expressed in plural form, usually by adding s. Okay, so we can see that carrots, tree, apples, a dog, a house, a pencil, a hat, potatoes, a cycle, bananas, a hen, and a car. So these are the countable nouns which we can count, or these are the nouns which we can count. Okay, now let's see what is an uncountable noun or non-countable noun. So an uncountable noun refers to the nouns which cannot be counted and cannot be expressed in a plural form. For example, advice, help, tea, a swimming person or a swimmer, equipments, meat, juice, subject, hair, gas, rainwater, information, and so many things. Cake, cheese, all of these. So these are the nouns which we cannot count, or these words cannot be expressed in a plural noun form. Let's look at the exercise now. So now choose the correct option. Dash bread. So a bread and bread, some bread, these bread, many breads. So let's see. Yes, this is some bread. Why it's some bread? Because you can make a loaf of it and many loaves of it. So some bread. Give me some bread. Give me a bread? No, it's not correct. Next example. Choose the correct option. Dash apple. Yes, it's very easy. An apple. So you can count an apple, right? You can count an apple. Next example. Choose the correct option. Dash cheese. Well, this is uncountable. Uncountable noun which refers to the noun which we cannot count, right? So much cheese. Much means a certain amount. We are not here pointing out how much, but it's a much cheese. We cannot count cheese. Next example. Choose the correct option. Dash doll. Yes, you can count a doll. So, a doll. A doll is the answer of this word. So, doll is a countable noun. Next example. Choose the correct option. Dash watering pot. Much, many, that, and these. So how many are there? You are pointing it out. So that watering pot. Here the watering pot is also countable. So you can count the watering pot. Based on that only we are particularly showing the demonstrative pronoun that. Okay. Let's continue. Choose the correct option. Dash biscuits. So many biscuits here I have selected. A biscuit, and biscuit, this, that, many. So we know that these are plural in number. So many option is used. Next example. Choose the correct option. dash jam. So can you count? No, we cannot count. Let's look at the example. A jam, an jam, any jam, those the jam, these jam. Well, this is showing only one jar. So if it's one jar, dash jam. So any jam. Okay, any jam. Okay, students. Now I hope that you have understood this one. We will continue with the
Let's
next
look
part
at
of
some
nouns
more
in our next
examples.
video. Bye bye.
Dash,
Plates. Look at the examples. This, these, that, a, much. So there are two plates. The plural form would be these. These plates. Okay. So let's look at the example. Dash plates. These plates. Next example. Next example is that dash rice. A rice, little rice, those rice, few rice, and rice. Now rice is uncountable noun. So the word that would be used would be little. So here little rice. Okay. So these are again pointing out to the uncountable noun rice. Next example. Dash. Choose the correct option. Dash ship. This, that, or some, much. Now there are two ship, right? And this is a, we cannot form the plural of this noun. So let's say some ship. Very good. We cannot say much ship because much is used with uncountable noun. Now ship is a countable noun. We can count the number of ship. Okay, so some ship. Next example. Choose the correct option. Dash strawberries. Little, few, and a much. So you can see there are three strawberries. Do you know? Yes, the answer would be few, because few is used with the countable nouns and little is used with uncountable noun. Just we have seen in the example of little rice. Now let's look at the next example. Dash egg. Well, that is so easy. It would be an egg because egg is a countable noun and it's pointing out to particularly one egg. Next example. Dash juice. This, some, many, few. So we already know that it's uncountable noun. So with uncountable noun we will use some juice. Next example. And that, any, much, some. Dash lemon. Well, and lemon is not a vowel. L is not a vowel sound. So it would be that lemon. It's pointing out to particularly one countable noun. Okay, that is why the demonstrative pronoun that is used. That lemon. Next, let's read the options. Much, many, and those. Dash butter. Now butter is uncountable. So can you tell? Much butter. Very good. That's the correct answer. Here is much butter. Okay. Next example. Let's look at here. Choose the correct option. And many, these, are little. Dash sugar. Now sugar we already know it's uncountable. We cannot count it. So the answer would be little sugar. Now students, I really hope that you have understood this chapter so far. You will need to write down all the sentences in your copies. Bye bye.